Hi there, this is Galen Martling. Today I'm showing Unity Stamp Company Beautiful Leaf, and I'm going to make 3 cards with it. It's going to be with autumn colors and some gold shimmer. So for the stamping, I have Unity's kit called Thankful Leaf. It's by Graciele Designs, the artist of this. And also I'm using Chick Script Salutations. It's a die set by Unity. And so for the color, I am starting with ink refills. They are premium dye ink refills by My Favorite Things, and I'm just using 1 dot of that on the side there on the plastic mat for the first color. So I go in and just add water first to where I want this first color to be. So all along the edges, I put the water with the brush. Now I'm just dabbing in to the water. I'm dabbing in a little bit of that yellow. And then, so I just sort of blend out and take away some of the puddles with the brush and then wipe it onto that paper towel and blend out any yellow that I want. Now I'm going to add a second color there. I believe that's candied yam. And that's going to be more of an orange color. So I add water again to the areas I want that orange to be. And in the end, this is going to be all, it's going to be looking like it's all sort of variegated shades. But this is how I started with adding the color. All you have to do is just touch and dab that ink right over the water, and it will start blending all on its own. But you can use the brush to blend it out more like I did. Then add some more water to the middle here, and then I'm going to go in with ripe raspberry, just a tiny bit of it. In fact, it got a little too pink and I had to take some away. But I like a little bit of red or pink in the autumn colors. So I added that one. So you can take away just by moving the dry brush over the puddles and placing it right onto that paper towel. And then I added some more of that yam color just to get it more red orange. And then you just move it around how you like it. And then you can allow it to dry. I'm going to cut all of these out later. I'm going to fussy cut them, so I'm not too concerned about it running. But if you want the color to stay perfectly in the lines, try heat embossing your stamping first. It helps that watercolor stay within those outline areas of the stamp. It sort of acts like a well there, and so it's easier. This was just stamped regular with waterproof ink. And so I did the same with this one, adding a little darker shades to this one. I did 3 of these, and I'm showing the process for all 3 because they all ended up different. It's hard to get the same look twice with watercolor. And so they all come out a little bit different, so I wanted to show all 3 processes here for them. And so go ahead, you see I'm adding the orange. My colors were fading a little bit and they were getting used up, so it was lighter and lighter. So I'm going to add some more dots of color for the yellow and the orange so that I can get more of a concentrated color. I'll do that in a minute here. And so then you go and you fix any areas you might have missed, or that maybe you want to line up those edges a little bit more with color. And so that's what I did with all 3 of these. I just touched it up. Sometimes I add more color where I want to, and then you leave it to dry. And so now, after it's dried a little bit more, I add Gansei Tambi Starry Colors Gold Watercolor. I'm just adding hints of it, not on the complete leaf, but in a lot of the areas I want the leaf to be shiny and shimmery. You could still see the color just fine on all 3 of them. And so I do this process for all 3. In the light it looks like it's fully gold, but really you can see the color if you just move it away from the light. And so you can see a little bit of color once it's not with light shining directly on it. So I fussy cut all 3 of these, and then I just used a marker around the edges just to define that edge. Now I'm going to use the leaf and the sentiment right over the card base. So I'm not using a panel behind this. It's just going straight onto the card base, more of a clean and simple look. And then I'm going to layer the sentiments, the dies by Unity. I'm going to layer those dies and glue them on with Gina K Designs Connect glue to finish them off. See, all three are just a little different. I love how that works. And you can do this process with any color and any stamp and different colors you like, and it turns out different every time. It's fun to play with. Thanks so much for watching. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.